Okay, this is Mike Soares of Soares'y tenor guitars. This is one of our custom-made Octave mandolins. This is the only one that we've actually made for 2020. We made 3 tenor guitar bodies and necks, and we decided to make one as an octave mandolin. We haven't made one in a while. We have made a lot of them over the years, but we decided to make something a little bit different. This is our, what we call a fat Paul, or a more Paul. This is same body size as a standard archtop Les Paul, which is a smaller archtop, 13-inch lower bout, 3-inch deep on the side. This is in a flame maple back and sides. Have tortoise binding, tortoise inlet. This is a custom-made strap holder. We make our own strap holders in a tortoise shell, and again the binding tortoise on the F-holes, and these are custom-made tuner knobs that we make here in our own shop here. These are from a 1930s radio knob that we copied. Fingerboard, pickup extension, all in tortoise shell. The neck is all bound in the tortoise shell, as well as the head, and your truss rod cover. It's a 2-way truss rod, adjustable. Excuse me. Cold out tonight. This is what we call a linden top. This is a spruce top. It's in it's a plywood guitar, not a solid wood guitar. But what we do is we build a softer plywood for the top and the harder wood on the back, the maple. So what that does is, as the top vibrates, the sound goes from the bridge inside the body. It's not absorbed by the back, because the top is vibrating basically twice as fast as the back can vibrate. So the sound is forced out of the F-hole, so it gives you a bigger sound. Guitars where they make the tops and the backs both out of maple, what happens is the sound gets trapped inside the guitar. Okay, this is again a linden top like you'd find on a classical guitar, and the maple. We make our own. This is made from a Casino, standard Gibson Casino bridge, but what we do on this here is this is actually for a 12-string Les Paul stop bridge, which is we convert this into an 8, give you a nicer look. So you've got your 8 holes on here, properly spaced, nice chrome bar, also on the bridge. So we actually make this tailpiece from 2 different tails. The bridge is actually made in 3 different sections here. We make our bases. This is a rosewood base, and we buy our adjusters separately. And then what we do on here is actually, this is a 4-piece. We use a Nashville tom bridge, which has the springs and the screws, so you have less vibration, you have better tone than you would on the older style tom bridges. Now the only thing is, they do not make a tom bridge in the Nashville and a 12-string that we can convert to a 8. So what we do is we take the older style 12-string bridge, we take off the saddles, and we refit the saddles, the double saddles, into more modern Nashville tom bridge. So again, this is fully adjustable up and down, and your intonation on each string. And this is set up as an octave mandolin. And we have this hooked up to a 10-watt amp, and our tone. We clean our pot so you get a nice smooth tone. You don't get that crackle you get on a lot of guitars. And great sustain on the neck on this guitar. This is tuned in octaves, E, A, D, G. This can also be used as an 8-string tenor guitar. You can also use this as a mandocello. This is 22 3/4 inch scale. Okay, and it has a 1 1/4 inch top bone nut, which you can recut to fit the mandocello strings. You can make a mandocello as an octave mandocello or a regular straight set. And again, also a tenor, 2-way truss rod. On here you have mandocello tuners on this. We use the heavy-duty mandocello tuners, not the mandolin tuners. So you got a nice quality tuner on this here. Now this is what we call a V-back neck, or a volute neck. Okay, this is taken from a 1930s. Banjos used to have this extra deep, nice, hefty neck on here. And so you got a nice strong neck, Puro Furo fingerboard with large frets. Okay, and you have your pearlized fret markers, your proper fret marker at your 10th fret. And again, this is fully bound. And you also have another strap holder up on the top here. This is again one of we make our own strap holders, we make our own pick guards, we make our tuner knobs, we make our side jack here, our pick guard, our truss rod cover, all handmade here in our shop. This is a bolt-on neck, so you can adjust your neck if you wanted to change and make a higher pitch or lower pitch. You can adjust your neck. Okay, and again, this is a handmade guitar. We build them here in New York. We've been building custom tenor guitars since 1992, as well as mandocellos, octave mandolins, things like that. We don't build them 100 at a time, like the Chinese stuff. Okay, in this case we make 3 at a time. This was going to be 3 tenors. We decided to make 1 octave mandolin. The other 2 to 3 that we made in 2020 were made into tenor guitars. So this is our only octave mandolin for 2020. You do have a little bit of the maple has, I forget what you call it there, but the mineral marks on your maple, but it is a nice flamed maple on the sides and the back. Nice straight grain spruce on the top. Okay, and again, now this is a hand-built guitar. This is not a what we would call a master build. We're not master builders. We don't charge $3,000-$4,000 for master built guitars. You can easily pay $3,000-$4,000 for a guitar like this here. But it's a nice build. Okay, we have nothing to pick on about this here. A little cosmetic here and there, but basically it's a very nice build. We've been, like I said, we've been building these since 1992, and we've been doing guitar repairs and building of other guitars way before that. And we're very proud of what we make and our reputation for our guitars. Now, going back, you have your large pots on here, 500K. You have a 47.47 tone cap on here for extra bass on your electric. And this here is a custom made, what we call a fat humbucker. Okay, this is specially made for us by a fellow that used to work for Epiphone. He's retired now. He makes custom pickups. Gives you a nice bass, nice jazz tone that you're not going to find on any other octave mandolin, tenor guitar, or mandocello guitar. And adjustable truss rod, bone nut, and I guess that's about it. Again, this is only one made in 2020, and nice V-back volute neck. Overall nice guitar. There's a full acoustic. Now on this here, unlike a lot of other builders, this is a true old school full acoustic. This has 2 bass bars running down on each side of the bridge. This does not have a tone block in it, does not have a bridge block in it. Those are blocks that they put under the bridge on the inside and run to the back so that the tops don't collapse on all the Chinese guitars. Chinese have forgotten how to make a true archtop acoustic. This is a real old school kerfling lining in here, but this is a full acoustic guitar. It's not a semi-acoustic, and a lot of them are selling ones with tone bars in them and bass bar and bridge blocks as being full acoustic, because the rest of the guitar, but they're not. They have this bar, this big block like a sound post inside, and it just kills the tone on them. But again, this is our one and only octave mandolin in a vintage burst. This comes with a nice hard case, and